Hello. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I went over to my sister's sister-in-law for Thanksgiving, and we ate a lot of turkey, dressing, broccoli casserole, and pecan pie. And we also watched football. The Bears beat the Lions, and the Raiders beat the Cowboys 33-30, and 36-33 in overtime. And then the night game, the Bills beat the Saints. This was the first Thanksgiving we've had since our mother passed back in January. I remember she used to make dressing. Actually, it goes back to when our grandmother used to cook turkey and dressing for Thanksgiving. And my mom, she used to make lemon meringue pie. And I remember one Thanksgiving, when she took the pie over to our grandparents, she tripped and dropped the pie face down. I remember watching the Oilers play the Cowboys one year. Actually, 2 years. The first time was in 1979, and the second time was in 1988. Back during the Thanksgiving 1976, which we actually went there on Saturday. My we lived in Houston at the time, and our grandparents lived in Rosebud. So on the way back, on the way back to Houston, there was a winter storm out, and we slid literally from Rosebud to Houston on icy roads. In fact, at one point, my mom called my grandparents to let them know that we made it home, even though we hadn't. Another year, back in 1994, I went and saw Baylor play Texas in football in Waco. Texas won that game, by the way, pretty handily. It was then ice or anything. It was just cold and damp, and rainy. Anyway, I have a AAA membership, and I had a subscription to their magazine, Texas Journeys, and I found a article in last year's issue from May and June, talking about Elizabeth Taylor living in a penthouse in the Plaza Hotel Pioneer Park in El Paso, and she was married to hotel heir Conrad Hilton Jr. That was back in 1950. She was 18 at the time, and it was really just starting her career. There was another article in that same issue about a Mexican baseball league team that plays both Nuevo Laredo in Mexico and in Laredo, Texas. The team is called the Tecolotes de los Laredos, which translated to the Owls of the Two Laredos. Found an article in the July-August 2020 issue where it lists some vacation spots a lot of the members have gone to, like Barbados, the Antarctica, Dubai, Legoland in California, Colorado, Colombia, Chile, and New Zealand. Found a recipe in a Texas Journey for dill French toast. And it calls for 1 egg, 2 to 3 tablespoons of whole milk, salt and pepper to taste, dried dill to taste, freshly chopped chives to taste, which is optional, a slice of pumpernickel or Jewish rye bread, and then salted butter for soldering. The directions are: you beat the egg and whole milk until well mixed. You add the salt, pepper, dried dill, and chives, which are optional. You soak the bread thoroughly in the egg mixture. After the bread is soaked, heat a pan with butter. You saute the bread to the desired degree of doneness. Then after the bread is mostly cooked, you pour the remaining egg mixture over the bread in the skillet. You finish cooking the bread with the egg. It says it's a savory dish, so serve as is without any syrup or other sweetener. It yields one serving. Just got through watching Monday Night Football. Washington beat Seattle 17-15 in a pretty close game. Like Seattle came back with 15 seconds. They were down 17-9. They scored on a Russell Wilson pass to bring the score to 17-15. They tried to tie it on a 2-point conversion, but failed. They then went for an onside kick, and they recovered it, but they were flagged for a penalty, for a holding penalty. Another penalty, which I forget what it was called. And then they tried another onside kick, which failed. And then Washington kneeled to run out the clock. Anyway, after having Thanksgiving off, the next Friday at work was, of course, Black Friday. And I remember working Black Fridays before. I had to get up at 4 in the morning to get there at 5, and the parking lot would be so full that they had to you have to park in the bank across from the Walmart I work at. And then when the bank time for the bank to open, they would call over to say that people had to get out there to remove their cars so their employees could park. Then on Saturday was a small business Saturday, which gave a lot of work. That encourages people to go and shop some of the mom and pop shops that are still around. And then today, Monday, was Cyber Monday, where you order stuff online. I've hardly ordered anything online except tickets for like when I went to the World Series this year. I ordered a ticket for standing room only for Game 6 on a StubHub, and I have also ordered tickets for wrestling in Houston and Dallas. In fact, last year, before everything shut down, I went and saw the Royal Rumble. That was at Minute Maid Park. The men's Rumble was won by Drew McIntyre, who got a title shot, and beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. And then Charlotte Flair won the women's title, and she ended up winning the NXT Championship. And other matches included a Raw Women's Championship between the Man Becky Lynch and Asuka. There was a SmackDown Women's Championship match, Bayley versus Lacey Evans. And then there was a Falls Count Anywhere match against Roman Reigns. He wasn't the tribal chief at that time. He was the big dog still. Against Baron Corbin, which Roman won. Oh, by the way, Becky and Bayley won their matches. If I didn't mention that already. And then, let's see here, what... The night before, I went and saw NXT versus NXT UK Worlds Collide. And winners of that match included DIY, Finn Balor, Imperium. Rhea Ripley defended the NXT Women's Championship against Toni Storm. By the way, I got lost not only coming home from or back to my hotel rather, from Worlds Collide. But I made it. Then when I was Anyway, that's all I got for right now. Until next time, this is Chris, and I'll see you later.